হ্যালো গাইস, আমি ডি চক্রবর্তী। তোমরা দেখছো আমার ইউটিউব চ্যানেল যেখানে আমরা খেলি গানুসিন ইম্প্যাক্ট। তো গেনশিন ইম্প্যাক্টে আমরা চালু করব আজকে আর্কন কোয়েস্ট অ্যাক্ট 3, আর্কন কোয়েস্ট চ্যাপ্টার 3 অ্যাক্ট 6 কারিবার্ট। তো চলো গাইস, লেটস বিগিন। তো গাইস, আমরা ঢুকে পড়েছি আমাদের ওয়ার্ল্ডে। তো এখন আমাদের কাছে কি কি অ্যাকশনেবল আছে দেখে নেব। ফার্স্ট হচ্ছে ইনভার্সন অফ জেনেসিস, আর সেকেন্ড হচ্ছে ডেস্টিনড এনকাউন্টার। তো ডেস্টিনড এনকাউন্টার যেটা হচ্ছে চ্যাপ্টার 3 অ্যাক্ট 6, ওটাকে আমরা স্টার্ট করে দেবো আজকেই। তো আমাদের যেতে হবে পোর্ট অরমোসে। কোনো ব্যাপার নয় গাইস, একদম কাছাকাছি টেলিপোর্ট করে আমরা চলে যাব ওখান থেকে। টক টু মসরুর বলে ওদের দাবি, কিন্তু আমরা তো ভারতীয়, আমরা জানি যে মসরুর উচ্চারণ, ম্যাসরার নয়। তো এই যেখান দিয়ে যাওয়া যাবে কি না আমাদেরকে করতে হবে হ্যাশট্যাগ ডিসকভার। হ্যাঁ গাইস, তো যাওয়া যাচ্ছে আমাদের এখান দিয়ে। তো গাইস, একটা ছোট জিনিস বলে রাখি।
Wait, you're that blonde traveler who's on a journey to all corners of Teyvat, right?
ঠিক ধরেছো মাসুদ।
Do you need something from us?
You bet I do.
একটা ছোট জিনিস বলে রাখি গাইস,
I was worried I wouldn't be able to find
4.8
you.
এর ইভেন্ট
I have a
সামার
letter for
টাইটস,
you,
তোমরা
see.
কিন্তু
It's from
পার্টিসিপেট
another
করতে
outlander.
ভুলো না।
He was
আমি
a crafty
আজকের
fella,
দিনে
let me tell you.
কিরারা
Took
এবং
advantage of a
কিরারার
loophole in
ইভেন্ট
our mailing
স্পেসিফিক
system by
আউটফিটটাও
opting for guaranteed
আনলক করে
delivery,
ফেলেছি।
then filling in the most obscure mailing address
গাইস,
I've ever
ফ্রেন্ড
seen.
রিলেটেড হেল্প লাগে না,
We are always on the road.
আর আমিও
so,
খুব
yeah,
বেশি
it's
টাইম
pretty
খেলতে
tough to
পারি
get
না।
mail
সো
to us unless we
বুঝতেই
happen
পারছো
to be
গাইস,
going to
হার্ডলি
post
1 ঘন্টা
office on whim.
এক একদিন খেললে বা আধ ঘন্টা এক একদিন খেললে তোমরা আনলক করে নিতে
What
পারবে।
address did that person give you anyway?
He just wrote.
What? So the address is Paimon?
অ্যাড্রেসেস
Yeah, exactly, right? And if I failed to deliver the letter, I'd have been bound by regulation to compensate him. Really, he got me good. I count myself very lucky that I ran into you here. Of course, here it is. All
Come on, Paimon wants to have a look too.
It's been a while. How have you been? I have heard that two of you are traveling in Sumeru. I happen to be in Port almost on official business. Lately, I have been stopping by Jafar Tavern for something. Every afternoon, if luck's on my side, this letter successfully reaches you. Come to me, then we can catch up on old times. We will see it as a fated encounter. Your trusted buddy Kaeya.
Khaenri'ah, huh? So he's here
So
in
Kaeya
Sumeru.
is back, guys.
Now that Paimon thinks about it, Crafty does describe him pretty well. From what
That's
he
all
wrote in
right.
the letter, it looks
Cavalry
like he
Captain
didn't think there was
Khaenri'ah
much chance of it
Childress.
reaching us. Or maybe he's just being sneaky. Do you
Both
think he's
describes
making this
Kaeya
sound like
very
a
well,
miracle
guys.
of fate so that we'd have to go meet up with him?
ক্রাফটি আর স্নিকি কায়ার দুটো খুবই খতরনাক ক্যারেক্টারিস্টিক্স।
Yeah, you're right. It's always nice to see. The letter says
Jafar Tavern. তো গাইস, লেটারটার নাম হচ্ছে ওয়াইন সেন্টেড লেটার। গাইস, টাইম আহেড আমরা করিয়ে দেবো। আমরা জাস্ট একটুখানির জন্যই টাইমটা মিস করে গেছিলাম। সেটা জাফার টাভার্ন হচ্ছে গাইস ওপেন এয়ার তোমরা দেখেই বুঝতে পারছো
I'll have something I haven't tried yet, boss.
Sorry, sir. I'm afraid you've already tried every type of liquor we serve.
Oh? Well then, just the bill, please. It's just as well, I suppose. I do have other matters to attend to.
Kaeya, you're really here! Paimon half thought you were playing some sort of prank on us.
Hey, Paimon, traveler. Looks like the gods smile upon me after all.
তাও বটে
And come
ভাইয়া, তাও
now,
তো বটে
I wouldn't joke about wanting to see my good friends.
we have missed you too
You must be here on official business, right? What do you think you're doing spending every afternoon drinking at the tavern? You itching for a lecture from Jean?
Not
Oh,
at
gee,
all.
oh,
The acting Grand Master positively terrifies me. Why would I ever do anything that might displease her? The
Kaeya
truth is,
terrifying.
I'm in Sumeru
But,
to learn about
yeah,
the
it's a-
alcohol industry here. So despite how it might look, I'm actually at Jafar Tavern for strictly business purposes. Sumeru spices are famous the world over, and it's long been rumored that this fine establishment was where a certain very popular spiced cocktail was invented. That's why the Knights sent me, their foremost expert in alcoholic beverages, to come and see if it is as good as the
তাও
rumors say.
এক্সপার্ট তো কায়াকেই
And
হতে
how
হবে
did that go?
সারাদিন তো বসেই থাকে
So far, so good. I'm already in talks with some spice merchants in Port Ormos about some potential collaboration.
Yeah, that does sound like a great business opportunity. Guess Don Winery and Master D-Luke are gonna make a tidy sum from this one too, huh?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Whether this lucrative opportunity gets passed along to Don Winery or not depends on how nice I'm feeling.
বলে হাউ নাইস আই এম
Using your job to settle personal grievances isn't very knightly, Captain.
Oh? What makes you say that?
সেটা বটে গাইস কারণ ট্রাভেলার ঠিকই ধরেছে কারণ সুমেরুতেও
Very sharp
একা
of
একাই
you.
এসছে
I wouldn't say I'm familiar, though. I just came here on the sly once, when I was very young.
And do continue.
Do I have to? When I said we could talk about the old times, digging up my past wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
ডোন্ট ওয়ারি
Well, all right, since you're so interested. Like I said, I was very young then. Don Winery had only just taken me in. I overheard my adoptive father talk about sending a team of merchants to Sumeru during a business meeting. I'm sure you'll agree that everyone's curious about their roots on some level. And my roots? They're in Khaenri'ah, which is said to have been located deep underground, somewhere near Sumeru.
কানরিয়া হচ্ছে সুমেরুর আন্ডারগ্রাউন্ড
And so I
Vishal
stowed
Bappa.
myself away amidst the cargo and silently joined the merchant delegation on their trip to Sumeru. But it wasn't long before the merchant delegation received news that I'd gone missing. Their leader promptly found me, and before I knew it, my adoptive father was dragging me back home by the ear. It was a short-lived adventure. Sorry I don't have a more thrilling story for you. Honestly,
How
not
much
much.
do you know about it?
The only reason I
I
knew
mean,
that
well,
Khaenri'ah
hello.
was near Sumeru is because I happened to read that in a book when I was young. My life had
Dainsleif
less and
চলে
less
এসছে
to do with
গাইস
Khaenri'ah as I
Dainsleif
grew up,
is back
and so I started caring less as well. I used to believe that I had inherited some sort of duty from my father, but then I began to wonder. Maybe my father left me in the peaceful land of Mondstadt for no other reason than simply to keep me alive, as well as ensuring that I'd be safely cut off from certain things. The thought that I might be able to actually live a happy life there must have been the
গাইস একটু
icing on the
শরীরটা
cake.
খারাপও আছে
This is obviously all speculation.
সর্দিতে গাইস
Simply
সবারই
put,
ফেটে আছে
I'm afraid that
তোমরা
I'm not
বুঝতেই পারছো
particularly
এই
in the
অবস্থা।
know on this topic. These days, my surname, Alberich, is probably the only link to Khaenri'ah that I have left.
One
Alright.
death afternoon, please, boss.
Dainsleif, কেমন আছো?
Tell me, what do you know about the significance of that name, Alberich?
Dainsleif?
Ah, you've decided to join us. I was wondering how long you planned on listening in. I believe I've seen you before in Mondstadt. Dainsleif, if I'm not mistaken.
So you remember me. Then we are already acquainted. Kaeya Alberich, descendant of the Abyss Order's founder.
Oh, guys. Truth bombs. Truth bombs.
What?
I take it that you weren't aware of this until now, Kaeya. Or you wouldn't have been so forthcoming with your surname.
Oh my. That's quite a lot of baggage for a surname, isn't it? Though I must say, it does confirm an old suspicion of mine. I suppose that was why my father left me in Mondstadt after all.
I'm surprised that you take me at my word without the faintest hint of skepticism.
Well, perhaps what you told me just happens to answer some questions I carry in my memories. And in any case, I recognize your eyes. You're a pure-blood Khaenri'ah, aren't you?
Your blood Khaenri'ah.
Very clever. Forgive me for being direct, but I sincerely hope this new knowledge doesn't change anything. If you've already let go of your ties to the past, then keep it that way.
Kaeya, you're not involved with the Abyss Order in any way, are you?
পাগল লেগে
Hey, hold on now. This conversation has taken a rather sudden turn for the deadly serious. And I'm afraid that as someone from Mondstadt, I'm not accustomed to this sort of atmosphere. So what if I know my ancestry? Do I strike you as the type who would be bound by that kind of thing? Relax. I'll be just as delighted to hunt down the Abyss Order tomorrow as I have always been. Either way, looks like we're out of time. I've got a spice merchant to meet in a minute, so I'll leave the three of you to carry on the conversation without me.
Well, alright then. You go do your thing, Kaeya.
See you around. And Dainsleif, no need to listen in from the sidelines next time we meet. Let me buy you a drink.
So guys, Kaeya আর Dainsleif কিন্তু
You
এবার
don't
acquainted
really
হয়ে
trust
গেছে
him, do
ভালো
you,
করে
Dane? You're both from Khaenri'ah, but you get on like oil and water.
The fact is, I still do not know him well. It would be meaningless for me to jump to conclusions. But can a person truly be unaffected by their ancestry? This remains to be seen. Well, I suspect that they call your sister their princess, precisely because there is a succession of sorts.
Oh, so if she was the founder, she'd be the queen, right?
ওকে তাহলে এইসব ব্যাপার আছে গাইস
I mean to investigate the Loom of Fate.
Yes, I remember
Yeah,
that.
the Abyss Order's evil plan. We learned about that back in Mons.
Not new. Not exactly. My memories suffer from erosion. But while I was recovering my health recently, I suddenly remembered something. Your sister. She mentioned the Loom of Fate back when we traveled together. Apparently so. I was also quite surprised when these memories tallied up. I recall that we were traveling to Sumeru when the matter was brought up.
So, you're going to the place that she mentioned back then?
Correct. At that time, they must have been introduced in
তো
one
গাইস
way or
ব্যাপারটা
another
হচ্ছে
to this concept.
Dainsleif এখন ওর মেমরিকে
If I recall
রিট্রেস করে করে
correctly,
ফেরত আসছে
We were somewhere in Avidya Forest then.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Maybe we'll discover some secret that's lain hidden for hundreds of years!
No. Now is
No,
not
it's
the
not
time.
the time.
No, it's just I'm still waiting for my drink.
তো গাইস Dainsleif ও মানুষ Dainsleif যেই কাজটা করতে এখানে এসেছিল সেটা করার পরেই ও এখান থেকে নড়বে যত এই ক্রিটিক্যাল ব্যাপার থাকুক চাই না থাকুক গাইস তোমরা বুঝতেই পারছো আমার নাকের অবস্থা খুবই খারাপ আছে। ও তো বুঝতেই পারছো গাইস এখানে যে তিনটে সুইট ফ্লাওয়ার আছে তিনটের মধ্যে যেটাতেই তোমরা ক্লিক করবে সেইটাতেই তোমাদের প্রবলেম হয়ে যাবে। কারণ যেটাই তোমরা ক্লিক করবে সেটাই তোমাদের সুইট ফ্লাওয়ার থেকে ওয়াপার ফ্লাওয়ারে কনভার্ট হয়ে বেরিয়ে আসবে।
Wait. This place, it's...
What about it? It looks
Dainsleif
pretty
বলছে
normal
এটা
to
কিন্তু ওর
Khaenri'ah.
কাছে
Was it like this hundreds of years ago too?
ফ্যামিলিয়ার খুবই।
Yes. The forest has barely changed. Let's search the area and...
Is this a field? It must belong to whoever owns that house over there. But it looks like it's been... It's an extinct... Looks like it's been...
Nothing else stands out in this area.
Wait!
Unlikely. There are no signs of life in the...
If you say...
Enter the house to investigate. Open door.
So there really isn't anyone home. This bed looks what sort of person would want to live here? It's so dark.
কমফোর্টেবল হবে পাইমন তুমি বুঝতে পারছো না। আমার তো মনে হচ্ছে
There's a
গাইস
box
এটা
over here.
টিনারির
Why don't we
আউটপোস্ট।
open it? And by we, Paimon means you. Paimon's just scared that whatever's inside might bite her fingertips off. Huh? This is a mirror. It's broken too. Was this a makeup box?
তো আরেকটা জায়গায় কি আছে দেখে নেবো গাইস। আমন দিস্তা।
Hey, look! It's a bowl! Guess whoever used to live here liked to cook, huh?
Can't you smell it? There's a heavy scent.
Oh, so it's a medicine bowl? Seems you're right. Doesn't look like there's anything else worth it.
My memories are quite foggy, but my subconscious and instincts, but we'll exhaust ourselves if we search aimlessly.
Noises?
It's not much.
মাইনর অ্যাডভার্সারিজ সেটা বলেই আমরা এগিয়ে পড়বো অন্য জায়গায়।
Monsters? Wow, Dane's ears are sharp, just like his nose. This is surprisingly good shape for a 500-year-old. Although for someone who's as full of surprises as Dane, it's hardly a big deal. Anyway, let's beat up these monsters!
Eyes on me! Judgment!
তো গাইস কটা তো বাকি আছে আমরা বাকি রাখবো না এদেরকে আরো চলে এসেছি গাইস।
Nice and spicy! Punishment! Yeah!
Scatter! Germinate!
আমরা করবো জার্মিনেট পলিনেট টার্মিনেট ভেবে নাও
You can't run!
কত দূর যেতে পারি।
Yeah!
চলো গাইস কাটসিন রোল ইন করবে।
I doubt that the appearance of those monsters was wholly random. A ley line anomaly, perhaps. Okay. I'll go slightly further out to investigate any issue.
What? You're going alone? You better not be trying to keep...
Your suspicions are as banal as they are unwarranted. I merely think that this house should remain the focus of our investigation, and as such, someone ought to stay here and keep an eye on it. Not to mention that if even forest rangers are capable of investigating ley lines, I will be more than able to handle it alone.
Fair enough. Guess we'll just camp out here then. Good thing there's a
এটাই ব্যাপার
bonfire over
গাইস
there.
ক্যাম্প
Let's make ourselves something to
ক্যাম্প
eat.
আউট হিয়ার।
All this running around has made Paimon real hungry.
লাইট দ্য বনফায়ার। চলো গাইস, কোন বনফায়ারটার কথা বলা হচ্ছে সেটাও ব্যাপার। এই, হ্যাঁ।
Your cooking is as good as ever. Even if there was no other reason, the food alone would be enough for Paimon to stick with you.
হ্যাঁ পাইমন, খুব দাবি। তুমি কিন্তু এমার্জেন্সি ফুড ভুলে যেও না।
Changing the subject, Dane's cooking forever. He said that there might be an issue with the nearby ley lines. How bad do you think it could be? We came together, but now it's back to just being the two of us again. You know, now that Paimon mentions it, we really have spent lots and lots of time together, haven't we? So, don't take this the wrong way or anything, but, do you ever get tired of Paimon being around?
না পাইমন নয়,
Stop
কারণ
it! Now you're embarrassing Paimon.
কারণ তুমি হচ্ছে এমার্জেন্সি ফুড ভুলে যেও না।
So, next question. Don't know if it's okay to ask this, but Paimon's curious.
হ্যাঁ,
What was it like traveling with your sister?
সেটা আমি কি করে বলবো গাইস, ওটা তো আমি নিজেই ভুলে গেছি।
Stars? Wow.
This is the first time we have ever been separated.
Yeah. Paimon understands. But we'll find the truth together. Sure as Paimon's your guide. Just you wait, heavenly principles. And you too, Tavat. You know what? We've talked too long about this sad stuff. All right. It's getting dark, so why don't you rest? Paimon will take first. Oh, come on. Don't say that. Paimon just wants to look after you for once.
Okay, good night then,
Nighty
Paimon.
night. Go on, chew.
Hey, time to wake up. The sun has risen.
পাইমনের কি হলো তাহলে?
What a deep sleeper. Tear stains. You dreamed of your sibling last night, didn't you? All right. Rest here a bit longer then. I'll head into the forest to investigate.
তো পাইমন কোথায় গাইস? পাইমন স্টার ক্রস নাইট, আমরা এটা পেয়ে গেলাম অ্যাচিভমেন্টটা। এবার ফিউচার মকিং পেডিগ্রিতে আমরা এগিয়ে পড়ছি।
Halt! What do you think you're doing?
Hey, you startled me.
This place is not whatever you think it is. Nor should you be poking your nose into my business. Your travel companion. You mean the one that was keeping watch by your side last night? Your companion departed for the forest early this morning. What
You were never
business
left
is that of yours, All you need to know is that I claimed this place first, and what I do here is none of your concern. Do I make myself quite clear? Leave.
ঠিক আছে বস,
Well?
চলে যাচ্ছে।
What are you waiting for?
একটা পাপড়ি চাট বানিয়ে দে ভাই, আমি চলে যাব।
I've been observing you, and you don't look like a forest. Still, I'm warning you, no funny okay? Fine. Whatever. Just move aside. You... Oh, but no overreacting to anything you see in here, okay? Come on, then.
তো গাইস, এই পাবলিকের নামই খুব সম্ভবত ক্যারিবার্ট। ডেনস্লিফ কি ভেতরে? হিলিচার।
Mind your own. How could he be? He was too young for anything like that. So don't you lay a finger on him. Just find yourself a corner to rest if you're tired or cold. Huh?
Oh.
You know Khaenri'ah? Who are you? Exactly.
You close your eyes, তার মানে।
Do you worship a god, traveler?
I follow no god.
Sounds like you've had an eventful life. All right, well, my name is Ida.
Ida.
I apologize for my
Ida.
earlier hostility, but you must understand, as far as I'm concerned, humans who do not worship the Seven are nigh extinct.
এটা একটা
And all who place faith in the gods are my enemies. That may be. But the fact is that chances to talk to people like yourself have been few and far between since the cataclysm. This wretched curse of immortality. The curse. It was a little gift given to the people of Khaenri'ah by those. We lost our home, our loved ones, everything. All we can do is watch helplessly as our souls
Soul erodes and body decays. দেখেছিলাম।
Because although Khaenri'ah began with a single bloodline, it was any who forsook their gods and came to Khaenri'ah were welcomed as our fellow when the cataclysm came. We pure-blood Khaenri'ans were declared the greater sinners. Upon us the gods placed the curse of immortality. But those whose ancestry belonged to the domains of other gods were punished with the curse of the wilderness as they fled, turning them into monsters. He is Caribert, my illegitimate son.
আচ্ছা, illegitimate.
How times have changed. I can say that out loud with no consequence now, but it was once a matter of unspeakable shame. I was a noble of Khaenri'ah, by blood, but then, one day, Caribert faced great hardship from the very... After all that, he turned into a hilly troll right before my very eyes. I always owed him much, and now at least I can finally be close to him. She was. We were separated. I do not wish to dwell on it. It could be worse. I suffer, and now, if nothing else...
তো গাইস, এই ডেকে হেল্প করতে হবে।
yes,
এটা কিছু বানাতে। কোথায় যেতে হবে? বাইরে। চলো গাইস, বাইরে।
Over here. I'm sure. Well, It's because he needs a medicine, one which will help him to recover his clarity. I do not hope to break the curse. I am well aware of my powerlessness against the... But it is said that I believe that it might just work. In my youth, the gods have already... Never mind. As it happens, my hands don't have the dexterity they once did. I fear they may be decaying from within. Okay. To start with, take this ingredient.
So it's a kind of a mushroom, guys.
Also, do you have any of Sumeru's regional specialties on hand?
Maybe.
Oh, wonderful. This is the method for making the medicine. You just need to follow the steps.
ঠিক আছে গাইস আমরা করব ফলো স্টেপ গুলোকে আচ্ছা সুমেরু রোজ চলো ক্রাফট করে নেই ক্লোজ করে নেব কারণ ক্রাফট আমাদের হ্যাশট্যাগ হয়ে গেছে এই ডে এই নাও ডে
Is it done? Oh, splendid. Let me see. In all honesty, I do not know what the end product is supposed to look like. The banned book didn't feature any illustrations. Well, the moment has finally arrived. Curses.
তো গাইস একটা বড় সড়ো হাঁচি দিলাম
No! We need to perform one final step to complete the medicine. I said before that this medicine relies on the power of the... Which means... we must pay a visit to a statue of the Seven.
Okay. তুমি কান্ডিয়ার পাবলিক তো তোমার চাপ হয়ে যাবে
Let's go. Bring...
Go to the statue of the Seven nearby.
Race you!
Look at this statue. How can I bow before this thing? God of wisdom! Look at me! I will utter no prayer, nor will I sing your praises. You and your kind destroyed my home, wrought unfathomable suffering on my compatriots, yet here I stand before you. You cannot mock me more than fate itself. God of wisdom, my son. If everything, then I bow to you now. I have given up. All I ask is for a tiny miracle. Please, God.
এটা ব্যাপার কারণ কানরিয়া
I've made quite enough of a fool of myself for one day.
এটা কিন্তু কোএক্সিস্ট করতে পারলো না কেন জানি না বাট কোএক্সিস্ট কিন্তু করতে পারে চলো গাইস ঢুকে পড়ি Caribert to the
Caribert? We've prepared the medicine. Caribert, it's me. It's your father. Caribert. Caribert. I'm sorry I couldn't be at your side when you were born. And that but I'm here now. Papa's been by your side all these years. I've never left you, not once. Are you still angry with me, Caribert? I know you're awake. I'm so sorry, Caribert. Forgive me. Please, please. Please. Oh, gods above.
Stop.
You took I'd give you my The gods of this world have never stood with humanity, not even for a moment. Other reasons. What do you mean? Huh. You really think so? Give up? No, never. And yes, you're right. Even if I must stay here with him for 50 years, 100...
What difference
does it make? I do not lack for time. Let's go. The most crucial ingredient in this medicine is the unusual mushroom, which I grow them in that field. The details don't matter, right? There is a waterfall near the statue. I'll be here, watching Caribert. Good. Then please...
Guys, waterfall থেকে আমাদেরকে ওয়াটার নিয়ে আসতে হবে ওয়াটার সেই ওয়াটারে আমরা ডিসলভ করব একটুখানি ওয়াটার চেন রিঅ্যাকশনে আমি উঠতে পারছি না আমাদেরকে অন্য পন্থা ইউজ করতে হবে ও কেলো হয়েছে চলো দেখি গাইস আধাতে মনে হয় না উঠতে পারবো না পুরো স্ট্যামিনা আমাদেরকে রিফিল করতে হবে তারপরেই আমরা যেতে পারবো চলো গাইস এইটাকে আমরা দিয়ে দেব জলটা
You're back. Caribert's condition is stable. By which I mean he... Anyway...
চলো গাইস এটাকে আমরা করে দেব সাবমিট কটা পার্ট আছে গাইস এটা হচ্ছে ব্যাপার
I need you to stand guard here for a while. Whatever you do, don't let any forest rangers approach the house. Good. I'll be back.
Directly coming to the field.
Boba, get them! Eat this!
এদিকে আয় এই সকালগুলো এদিকে
You can't run!
ভাই ফিল্ডের কাছাকাছি চাষ
Out of the frying pan, into the pot!
ফিল্ডের কাছে যাস না ভাই যা করার এদিকে এসে কর দাদা তোকেই আগে যা
Judgment!
হয়ে গেল
Yeah! Judgment!
What happened? Was it monsters?
একদম একদম মনস্টারই ছিল ভাই
Thank goodness you were here. I couldn't have taken them on all by myself. I'd have to hide and wait until they were gone. Oh, yes, I've got the fertilizer. The effects can take some time to kick in, so let's get on with it. Next, we pick the mushrooms and repeat the same steps as before to make another dose. I trust you still remember the method.
one allow আরেক ডোজ
Oh, sorry. I have been so very... I do indeed. That's why it was just a fleeting thought. Thank you for your help.
গাইস আবার যেতে হবে স্ট্যাচু অফ দ্য সেভেন এর কাছে
We're here. Let's begin. Wait a moment. Hey, what was that? Caribert!
আরে
Oh
কাকা
no!
he left the
He
house
must have left while we were... Come on!
হয়ে গেল পাগলা ঢুকেই গেল ওকে গাইস কারিবার্টে এসে তবে কি আমাদের এই টানেলটা কিন্তু আনলক হলো
That's not Caribert. Right. Caribert's scarf was a gift. My eyes must be going. Yes, yes.
Follow the hilly churl. হিলি ছুড়লো কে কাকে ছুড়লো ফলো করতে হবে যদি ঘুরে তাকাই তো আমি শেষ
Did it go in here?
একদম unknown sanctuary তো গাইস যেটা মনে হচ্ছে এটা হবে একটা ডোমেইন
What a ghastly place. Has it always existed? I swear I've never noticed it before. Huh. It looks like they're worshipping. I've never seen anything like this in all my life. What in the world does this place conceal? Oh, there's only one way to find out.
Here, the creepy scene, it's eerily familiar. Interaction activated. যাবো চলে আসলাম ও এটা কি অ্যাবিসাল অর্ডারের গেটওয়ে
Is this a teleportation device? What energy is powering it?
তো গাইস ট্রাভেলার কথা বললো এক্ষুনি
Scatter!
Nice and spicy.
পাবলিক চলে আসছে কাকা কি করে হ্যাশট্যাগ
You can't run. Yeah.
Nova, get them!
ও কমন চেস্ট গাইস চেস্ট ছাড়া যায় না আরো একটা টেলিপোর্টেশন নেটওয়ার্ক কিন্তু গাইস ব্যাপারটা হচ্ছে আমরা পাইমন এবং একে ছাড়া ডেনস্লিফকে ছাড়া চলে এসেছি এটাই হচ্ছে ব্যাপার কিছু একটা খুলছে একটু সাইড করে দেখি এটা কি গাইস খানরিয়ার কিছু আমার মনে তো তাই যেটা খানরিয়ার কিছু মানে সিক্রেট ইন্টারনাল সামথিং ওটাও পড়ে গেছে পিক আপ চলো দেখি পিক আপ করে কোথায় এটাকে কি করে এবার খুলবো বুঝলাম তো গাইস কিন্তু খুলবো কি করে চলো দেখি উপর থেকে যদি আসা যায় কোনো ভাবে এটাকে তুলতে গাইস এমনিও আমাকে পিক আপই করতে হবে কে জানে এটাই গেলে হয়তো ওই লিংকে ঢুকে পড়বো
How did I get on the ceiling? Did the room turn upside down? Or gravity itself?
পিক আপ তাহলে গাইস আবার যদি আমরা ব্যাক করি আমি এখান থেকেও এক পিস নিয়ে নিয়েছি আমরা কিন্তু দুটো নিয়ে আবার গাইস চলে গেলাম
It
Ita ki
seems
ba yun
like I need to
siya?
find a place to insert the rune.
Oh. Okay guys, পেয়ে গেছি আমরা এখানে বাই এনি চান্স ওপেন ডোরের কিছু না এটা বন্ধ তো আমরা যে নিচে দরজায় ঢুকতে পারছিলাম না, সেটার এখন দরজাটা ওপেন হয়ে গেছে। তো এই সাইডটা দিয়ে আমরা যদি ঢুকি তাহলে কোন সাইডটা দিয়ে বেরোবো? আমরা কিন্তু গাইস এখন উল্টো আছি। এবার গাইস আমরা মেন কি বলে অপোজিট রোডটায় ঢুকে পড়বো। এখানে আরেকটা রুন ইনসার্ট করলেই আমাদের কাজ হয়ে যাবে। কি বলবো, ওপেন ডোর করলাম, ওপেন ডোর। কি করবো গাইস, ঝাঁপ মেরে দেবো। চলো ঝাঁপই মেরে দিলাম। গাইস আমরা এনশিয়েন্ট কানরিয়ান সিভিলাইজেশন এন্টার করে ফেলেছি বলেই মনে হচ্ছে।
Humans, fate has not granted you the right to enter this.
Abyss Herald.
Do you insist on an audience? Very well. Then I grant you the trial.
সেটা কি জিনিস গাইস? ওকে, আইস আছে, ভেরি ব্যাড।
Out of the frying pan,
Punishment!
Propagate!
গাইস আমরা একে বেশি কিছু পাত্তা দেবো না।
Get them! Power that ended Hydon!
কোথায় চলে গেল?
You
ए
can't run!
लल्लूला, क्या करता है तू? এই মারলো আমাকে।
Judgment!
এই বান্ধব যদি মারধর করে সেটা কি ঠিক? তোমরাই বলো।
Propagate!
You can't run! Yeah! Shiver!
স্টপ ইঞ্জুরি রিসিভার মিসকার্স হচ্ছে, কিন্তু সেটাকেও আমরা পাত্তা দেবো না বেশি।
look, eat this!
To ashes!
নেমে গেছে কি যায়নি? আই বিলিভ গাইজ এরা নেমে
Who
গেছে।
was that? He was
টেরিফাইং।
He was a perfect being. He had the most wondrous aura, a perilous yet
Yet
beautiful
beautiful.
power, and yet you were able to defeat him. Oh, your strength. Let's continue on. I find
কি হয়েছে গাইজ বুঝতে পারছি না। এইটা কি? সো বিশাল অর্ডারে আমরা ঢুকেছি। গাইজ একটা প্রিমোজেম আমরা কেন ছাড়বো? অ্যাবিস হেরাল্ড ফ্রস্টফল, একে আমরা এক্ষুনি এনকাউন্টার করেছিলাম। কিন্তু এবারে আমাদেরকে একটু হেলথটাও রিগেন করে নিতে হবে, বলা যায় না কখন কি হতে পারে। সো লেটস বি প্রিপেয়ার্ড। স্টার ফ্রাইড ফিশ নুডলস খেয়ে গিয়ে একটু হেলথটাও বাড়িয়ে রাখবো।
I think we've
What
made
is
it.
that thing? এটা কি নো ফেট? Gotta go.
Oh, dear creature, why do you bow down? For fear of the unknown? Or for a power that you covet? Oh, dear creature, why do you bow down? For I am no god. I am but a sinner. You are like a flower, born in sin. You need no longer hold back your
So
resentment.
guys, Unreal's
nor
inner
accept the
conceptটাকে
countless
explain
lies.
করছি। Voices inside the head দিয়ে।
Go forth, and I shall shed a tear at the end of time. As I
What? When I saw that thing, my heart. I am. Oh, is that so?
Is that so as you wish to keep?
Caribert! Oh, thank goodness! He's still okay!
Statue of the Seven
I
দরকার পড়ে মনে
have
হয়।
a
দরকার পড়বে
strange
বলে মনে হয়।
feeling that what just happened was meant to be. For this to happen, right at the moment when I was dreading, you say that I bowed before that thing, so perhaps it might be just as effective. I have to.
Guys, Caribert এখন ঠিক হয়ে যাওয়া উচিত।
Caribert! Oh, my goodness, it worked! You see, it worked! Caribert can speak again!
Where's Mama?
Mama is. Caribert, look at me. Do you know who I am?
Of course. Your Papa.
Yes! Salvation! Sweet salvation! Yes, yes! This is what this feeling is. How do you feel, Caribert? Are you fully awake now?
Yes. It feels like I just woke up from a long, long sleep. I dreamed that I was hiding in a little room. I didn't dare go out the whole time, and I didn't want to either. Wait. My body! What happened to me? Is this me? Papa? What's happened to me?
Don't panic, son. It's just... While you were sleeping, we went into a fairy tale world. There's no more Khaenri'ah here. No more home. But... Do you know what that means? No more red sky. No more... End of the world. In this world, you have to be a little monster, but you get to stay with Papa forever.
Am I dead?
No, of course not. Look, Caribert, you still have Mama's scarf on your arm. That means she's watching over you, protecting you. So how could you be dead?
Really?
Yes, really. You've only just woken up, and this must all be very confusing for you. Just rest here for now. Things will get better. Oh, and you have to promise me something. Never take off your mask. Understand? Whatever happens, you mustn't take it off.
Okay, Papa. I won't. I promise.
মাস্কের কেসটা কি গাইস? হিলি
Not since that day have I been so glad as I am now. I can't believe this is real. I knew that once a murderer, always a murderer. But the god we saw in that cave, now that was a truly mighty, that wondrous power. It was, now then, after one beseeches a god, and the god responds by answering their prayers, should they, do something to show their devotion? Piety is hardly my area of expertise. But surely I should honor the god that has honored my wishes.
That was not a god,
A
but
sinner? Oh, don't be absurd. You don't know a single thing about him. How dare you utter such blasphemy? You and I have both witnessed his divine power. When has the Seven worked a miracle like this before? Never! He is a god, mightier than they, and yet you would call him a sinner. Oh, preposterous! No matter. Believe what you will. You cannot shake my faith. I am going to pay my respects with or without you.
তাহলে চলো আমরাও আসছি। আমরা কি গাইস তাহলে একটু ভাঙচুর করবো নাকি করবো না? গাইস আমরা কিন্তু পটপট করে কয়েকটা অ্যাচিভমেন্ট আনলক করে ফেলছি as per our story. গলার অবস্থাটা খুবই খারাপ আছে গাইস, তোমরা বুঝতেই পারছো। গলার অবস্থা টাইট, নাকের অবস্থা টাইট। আরে গাইস একটু মিট দিয়েই দাও। গাইস একটা জিনিস আশা করছি, যেটা হচ্ছে পুরো প্রসেসটাকে আবার যেন করতে না, কারণ আমরা আগে আবার মানে কিসগুলোকে এনে ডোরগুলো ওপেন করেছিলাম, মানে ডোরটাকে ওপেন করেছিলাম। এইগুলোকে পেদানো তো ব্যাপার নয় গাইস। দরজাটা বড্ড আসতে খুলে গাইস। এবারে ফার্স্ট অফ অল এইটাকে ওপেন ডোর করাতে হবে। দেখছো গাইস পুরনো বাড়ি। ও অনেক কাছাকাছি পেয়ে গেছি।
No! Impossible! What happened? The Hilichurl worshippers have Was it all an illusion? That's true. Yes, it can't have been an illusion. It was neither illusion nor Let's go, traveler. There is surely a reason for its disappearance, and I do believe that someday in the future we shall. Could he? Caribert? Where has he gone? Oh, no. Maybe someone else came by and found him?
কারিবেরকে নিয়ে চলে গেছে।
No, it can't have been that. There's no sign of a break-in and no sign of any. This does not bode well.
তা তো বটে গাইস, হিলিচাল ভেবে যদি কেউ মেরেই দেয়।
This isn't how we left. Oh no.
ও গাইস, আয়নাটা বার করেও নিজেকে হয়তো দেখে ফেলেছে।
The mirror, it's broken. He must have taken his mask off and seen what he looks like beneath it. If he'd just done as he was told. We have to find him.
গাইস, হিলিচালের মাস্কের পেছনে হিলিচালকে কেমন দেখতে? Investigate.
It's his scarf. Looks like we're going the right way. Come on.
স্কার্ফটাকে নিয়ে নাও, এটা না হলে কিন্তু চাপ হয়ে যাবে।
Caribert, where are you?
পাবো কি পাবো না গাইস, লাগবে। ওকে,
Forest Rangers.
Hey! Who are you? We haven't seen you around here before. What's your business here?
Have you seen a Hilichurl?
I asked you for.
I said, have you?
Hey, whoa! Look, there are Hilichurls everywhere. What's the big deal? We see plenty of them out here.
Exactly. Matter of fact, we just took out a few of them back there. Those dumb boneheads.
You Forest Ranger scum! You spawn of the Seven are all the same. I'll have your heads if you so much as laid a.
You're raving mad. You've got some gall coming here.
Curse you all, Forest Rangers.
I don't get it. Why make such a
He'd only just regained, so tell me.
Jeez. You're really not gonna let this. I was frightened at first, but it didn't seem to have any interest in me at all. It was just bumbling along in that direction. So I left it alone.
Yes!
Wait, you're leaving? Not even.
তোমরা আমার সাথে ঝামেলা করেছো, সো তোমার প্রাণ আমি রাখতে দিয়েছি, এটাই বড় ব্যাপার। না হলে সচরাচর আমি এমনি ছেড়ে দিই না, বা বলতে পারো শুকনো শুকনো ছেড়ে দিই না, একটু পেরিয়ে তারপরেই আমি ছাড়ি। এখানে কি করে? চলো গাইস, কারিবেরকে খুঁজে পেয়ে গেছি আমরা।
Caribert! Caribert, stop! It's me! Whatever you saw, I told you. We're in a fit. Caribert? How could this happen? Come! Caribert! We have to go home now.
Cutscene এসে guys.
Papa.
Caribert!
কোথায় কিছু একটা হচ্ছে কারিবেরের appearance
Papa, I
হচ্ছে।
can't take it.
Please, Caribert! It's my fault. I'm so sorry. If only I'd known.
It's all too much. Papa!
পুলিশ যাবে বলে দিয়েছে। তাহলে কি গাইস আমরা দেখতে পাবো একজন হিলি চাইল্ডকে মাস্কের নিচে দেখতে কিরকম হয়।
Finally, it all. Ah, traveler. Wait, no. Why am I still calling you traveler? Oh, I have known your true identity for some. I suspected it was you. Oh, of course you haven't. With your status, you can hardly be. In any case, I've been using a fake name this entire time.
It is the
Ida
name
is the name of a servant I once had. My real name is Clotar. Clotar Alberic.
Kaeyaর বাবা।
You saw it too, didn't you? Unmistakable, eh? The power inside Caribert and the power of the one you call a sinner. It was one and the same. Yeah. I am positive now. It's the power of the abyss, isn't it? Oh, at long last, I have seen it with my own eyes. That is no business of yours. A sinner. Yes. Salvation for a sinner can only come. Caribert did not deserve his fate, but now it's wonderful. Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the loom of fate.
There's that term again, the loom of fate. You're right about this being from the abyss.
Sinister. Oh, I never imagined that you, of all people, would deny. We once believed that you would bring new strength and hope to Khaenri'ah. To us, you were the abyss. A wondrous mystery far beyond, and the one who controls the abyss can. We yearned for that future. But what did you bring, oh princess of Khaenri'ah?
ভাই আমি প্রিন্সেস নই ভাই, আমি প্রিন্সেস নই ভাই, ভুলে যাচ্ছি।
What did he just call me?
হাত দেখ, হাত দেখ, হাত দেখ। গাইস আমি হঠাৎ করে গেছি গেমের ভেতরে, নট ইন রিয়েল লাইফ।
Traveler! Hey, traveler! Traveler!
ডেন্সলিফ বাঁচালি ভাই, আমাকে বাজে রকম কেউ গাঁজা মাজা খাইয়ে দিয়েছে মনে হচ্ছে।
You're awake! Oh, thank goodness you're awake! Paimon was worried sick!
What happened while you were I checked the ley lines nearby. It appears that the abyss tampered with information and memories flow within the ley lines. What did you witness?
The founder of the Abyss Order.
You mean after founding the Abyss Order, his faith in the Abyss led him to do a great many things. But the curse of immortality continued to torment his body and mind. And in the end, neither his faith nor the Abyss he worshipped could save him. After 100 years, He lost his mind completely and was never seen again. Yet his dark legacy lived on. The defiled statue that we encountered previously was just one perverse product of his use of abyssal power during his life. You could say that. She wouldn't be the Abyss Order's princess otherwise.
Are you alright? You have a troubled look.
So you saw her memories from centuries ago, through your own eyes. Still, as I'd suspected, the notion of the Loom of Fate did indeed rear its head during that time. And it seems closely connected to Clothar Alberich's son, Caribert, and what happened to him. And yet your sister never breathed a word of this incident to me. I wonder, was that the moment that she decided to go down this path? Indeed. What is it?
The field? What does that have to do with...
You mean here?
You scared the Duke out of Paimon! Did you rebury them yet?
A male and female skeleton, buried together. Interestingly, the male skeleton appears to have been interred much later. And it's holding a silk scarf in its hand. But what does this mean? And how did you know that there were bodies buried here? What? Unless Clothar Alberich finally found a way to rid himself of the curse. This all raises far too many questions. We should part ways.
Huh? You're just gonna leave?
It's better that we split up for now. I think that he might have seen you.
Who?
Who's he?
Yes. I have my suspicions as to his identity. But if the time is right, I will tell you when we next meet.
But what do you mean that he saw the Traveler? How is that possible?
I fear that while these things would limit anyone else, they are no obstacle to him.
What? Why? What is he?
Wait, what is he?
All right, let's leave it there.
There goes Dane. What is it? Huh?
Guys, আমাদের chapter 3 act 6 complete. তো গাইজ ব্যাপারটা হচ্ছে যে কারিবার্ট আমরা কমপ্লিট করে ফেলেছি। এইবারে নেক্সট হচ্ছে সোলোইস্ট প্রোলগ, যেটা তোমার ফন্টেনের স্টোরিতে কন্টিনিউ করাবে। এইবারে ব্যাপারটা হচ্ছে গাইজ নাইট বার্ড ফলস অ্যাট দ্য কার্টেন্স কল, যেটা হচ্ছে ইন্টারলুড চ্যাপ্টার অ্যাক্ট 3। এইটা আমরা নেক্সট ভিডিওতে টার্গেট করবো গাইজ। আজকে আমরা রাখবো এইটুকুই। অ্যাচিভমেন্টস কি কি আনলক হয়েছে সেগুলো একবার জাস্ট চেক করে নেব। তো গাইজ আমাদের 4টে অ্যাচিভমেন্ট আনলক হয়েছে, যেটা হচ্ছে স্টার ক্রস নাইট, সিকনেস আনটু নিয়ার ডেথ, ফার সাইড অফ ফেট, কারিবার্ট। এই 4টে আমরা আজকে আনলক করেছি গাইজ। সো টোটাল এটা মিলিয়ে আমাদের আসছে 20 প্রিমোজেন্স, নাকি একটাতে বোধহয় গাইজ 10টা প্রিমোজেন ছিল। এনিহাও গাইজ আমরা সুমেরু আর্কন কোয়েস্ট টোটালি কমপ্লিট করে ফেলেছি। তোমাদের কেমন লাগলো কারিবার্টের পুরো স্টোরি লাইনটা অ্যান্ড ডেনস্লিফের অ্যাপিয়ারেন্স আর কায়ার অনেক ট্রুথ বম্ব পড়েছে আজকে। সো ভিডিওতে কমেন্ট করে জানিও কোন পার্টটা তোমাদের সব থেকে বেশি ভালো লেগেছে। সো গাইস আজকে আমরা রাখছি এটুকুই। চলো গাইস, বাই।